Shakespeare's 37 plays and their story in short. The Two Gentlemen of Verona, two friends, Proteus and Valentine, both fall in love with the same woman. The Taming of the Shrew, a strong-willed woman, Katharina, is tamed by her husband, Petruchio. Henry VI, Part 1, The Start of the Wars of the Roses, a conflict between two English royal houses. Henry VI, Part 2, The Continuation of the Wars of the Roses and the Rise of the House of York. Henry VI, Part 3, The Conclusion of the Wars of the Roses and the Rise of King Edward IV. Richard III, the villainous Richard III schemes his way to the English throne, but is eventually defeated. The Comedy of Errors, two sets of identical twins cause chaos in a city. Titus Andronicus, a Roman general, seeks revenge against his enemies. Romeo and Juliet, the tragic love story of two young lovers from rival families. Love's Labour's Lost, four young men swear off women, but fall in love regardless. A Midsummer Night's Dream, the magical misadventures of a group of mortals and fairies. The Merchant of Venice, a wealthy merchant borrows money from a Jewish moneylender. Richard II, the story of the downfall of King Richard II and the rise of Henry IV. King John, the reign of King John of England and his struggles with France and the Church. Henry IV, Part 1, The Reign of King Henry IV and the Rise of Prince Hal. Henry IV, Part 2, The Continuation of King Henry IV's Reign and the Transformation of Prince Hal into King Henry V. The Merry Wives of Windsor, a comedy about a middle-aged man trying to seduce two married women. Much Ado About Nothing, a comedy of misunderstandings and deception among a group of friends. Henry V, the story of King Henry V and his victory at the Battle of Agincourt. Julius Caesar, the assassination of Julius Caesar and the aftermath. As You Like It, a comedy about a group of people who find love in the forest. Hamlet, the tragedy of a young prince's struggle with revenge and morality. Twelfth Night, a comedy about mistaken identity and love. Troilus and Cressida, the story of the Trojan War and the doomed love affair between Troilus and Cressida. All's Well That Ends Well, a woman tries to win the love of a man who is above her station. Measure for Measure, a play about justice and mercy in Vienna. Othello, the tragic story of a Moorish general who is deceived by his jealous friend. King Lear, the story of an aging king and his three daughters. Macbeth, the story of a Scottish general who becomes king through treachery and murder. Antony and Cleopatra, the tragic love story of the Roman general Antony and the Egyptian queen Cleopatra. Coriolanus, the story of a Roman general who is betrayed by his own people. Timon of Athens,